everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today's look is this Valentine's look. So it's mainly just eyes and lips. I mean, foundation, you can do what you like, but I'm going to include a little bit of my foundation routine in there so you can see what I do, and it's not too much, don't worry. So yeah, so this look is very pink, little flirty little look. Yes, Valentine's Day is coming up. I thought I'd get one of those holiday videos right in there. So yeah, this is my interpretation of a Valentine's look. There's probably going to be thousands of YouTube videos on this look, but this is my favourite. What is this? This video is about 20 minutes, 25 minutes long. I'm so sorry. I am trying my best to start cutting them down. If you just want to skip to the eyes, I'd skip to about 10 minutes in. So yes, thank you for coming back and watching my videos. Please like, subscribe, love me, keep me going. I love you, and you will see in about 3 seconds how to start this look. So I'm just going to start with my primer, which is the Baby Skin Maybelline Minimizing Pore stuff. This is silicone, you've seen me use it before. I'm just going to pop that on for you. So I've just popped that in the areas where I want my pores to look minimised, which is just here, here, and obviously down the nose. Before I did my primer, I put on some facial oil, which is a brand new purchase of mine, and I think it's wonderful. I'll probably do a little review on that once I've used it a few more times, just my second time. So just taking some foundation, which is Fit Me Matte and Poreless as per usual. And it's not the dewy shade, it's the matte one. And I'm just taking a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to pat that all over my face. Okay, so I've put the foundation all over my face, and I do have quite a few spots lately. Stupid hormones. So what I'm going to do with my spots is take a concealer, if I can find one. So I'm going to use what I always use, the Pro Concealer in a skin tone, and just dab on the little spots that I've got, and then go over with a very small sheer amount of foundation just to try and cover them up and blend them out. Oh, I hate spots. I'm not used to getting them very often, but with the problems at the minute that I'm having, more, I think that's it. Yes, I just know. Spot Central, it's wonderful. As we all know as girls, I don't even need to go into that. Yeah, so don't I look beautiful right now? So I'm just going to tap these on. Not wasting any product using a beauty blender, then you don't get the full coverage that you want. Some of you won't do this, but I really do not like to see them spots. So just patting. I have washed my hands, by the way. Patting on that product, then going over again with a small amount of foundation. So now that's done, I feel a little bit more better. So we can either do some contour or we could go into powder, so it's totally up to you. You don't have to follow every single step. I think I'm just going to use a tiny bit of contour, not too much. I've not been wearing makeup for the past 4 or 5 days just to let my skin breathe and have a break from it, because I think you can't wear it every single day and it just clog your pores up and make you break out a little bit more. So I thought I'd just take a break from it. So I'm not using too much product today in the contour field anyway. Just concentrating. I always seem to do one side a tiny bit different, so I'm trying to get it bang on. It's not too bad, it's not too bad. So just putting a little bit of that on. That's all the contour I think I'm going to do. I might just break up my nose a little bit. Put a little bit there, and just bringing it from the eyebrows to just make it a little bit stronger. Screw it, just, you know, the regular contour that I do. So I'm just going to put my highlighter on, which is the same one I just covered those spots up with. Best to clean it once you're done with your spots. So just wipe it off and a bit of tissue. Squeeze out some more product. Oh, I'm really ticklish today. My skin feels really, really sensitive. Come on. Oh, yes. So I'm just going to blend that in. So that's all blended in, and now it's time for some powder. So I'm not sure which to use today, the Airborne, I've not used it for a while, or the Laura Mercier. I think I'm going to stick with this one just a little while longer, because last time I used this with that oil, it just looked magic. So we'll see how we go with this today. I might switch it up again next time, see how we go. Oh gosh, it just gets so much all over. It just goes everywhere. So on the damp side of the beauty blend, well, it's all damp, but on the flat side, sorry, just taking some product, picking it up, and just smooshing it off so we don't get too much. We don't want too much. You've seen me do this 1,000 times. Lightens it up a little bit as well. So I'm just going to carry on with my face. So basically just set my whole face with that powder just to keep everything on, to mattify it, and it just makes the pores, what's this? Look, invisible. I love that powder. It's going to be hard to go back. So I just need to do some warming up the skin, and then I put everything back in. Warming up the skin and contouring. So again, I'll be using my NYC in Sunny just to warm up the cheek area. So I'm just taking the angle side. I'm not going to do too much warming up because this, I think, is quite a dark skin colour anyway. Foundation colour even, for God's sake. Cannot talk today. So I'm just doing a little bit of powder contouring. Nothing too drastic. Now you can go heavy, you can go light, it's up to you. It's a horrible day. Anyway, I'm just going to carry on with that until it darkens up a little bit and it's the shade I want. Okay, so I've just done that. I've just done a slight contour, and I'm just going to use my brand new blusher, Constance Carol. I've never heard of it before. It's like a peachy pinky tone. So I'm just going to pop that above the contour on the outer apples. It's a nice colour. And finally my highlight, and I have found the lid for you so you'll be able to know what it is. So let me put it on. It broke, that's why it's not on. So that is the powder I use. So just taking a fan brush, and I'm just going to dust that above the apples, just above the blusher, just taking a little bit, just creating a subtle glow. If you want it stronger, just build it up, don't put too much product on at once. So just complete my other side. So I've just gone and highlighted and put it on the inner corners and just put some eyebrows on. We all know how to do that by now, I think. If you don't, then ask and I'll do another video on it, a very close up in detail one. But I think a lot of people have got to grips with how they want their eyebrows, so I thought I'd just do it. And let's hop straight into the eyes. So for this look, it's obviously a Valentine's Day look. That's what we've clicked on it for. And I'll be using a lot of pinky, reddy tones. I think it's great to bring out any eye colours. It's just an alternative to brown, because I know brown's brilliant at bringing out eye colours. But for this little occasion, I think we should incorporate pink. So that's what we'll be doing. So I bought a sort of a knockoff version of the infamous Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. I didn't want to purchase the proper one because it's so expensive. I can't afford that. I am not even gonna lie. It's so expensive. I thought I'll try the dupe, see how we go on. waste of money. It's not very good. It's nothing, well, it's not going to be nothing like the original, but it looks like the original, and I thought I'd give it a whirl. For only £7, I thought I'd try it. So I will be using this. The colours are okay, not as pigmented, not as glittery or as strong, but I will be using this, so please don't hate me. I am poor and I needed to try it. And also I'm just going to be using a standard, just a normal, it's not got a name or anything, just a normal one with the crease colour that I need. So hopping straight into that, what I'm going to do is pop on one eye, see how that looks, and then I will do the other one in detail with you guys. So I'll be back with this side on. So I am back, and this is the first eye done. I'll give you a little close up. Very pink, very seductive. So I will jump into this eye with you. So from the normal palette, I've got the sort of nudes. I will be taking my crease colour, which is Every Time, this light one here, and this medium taupe. Dust that off and just run that all along the crease line. If you've not got one, just basically feel where your eyeball stops in the socket, and you just need to swish swash in there to create a sort of shadow, a deep effect, and then do circular motions up and outwards towards the brow bone. Take a little more. It's more of like a transition colour. You barely see it, but it helps the shadows blend together. And it doesn't look as harsh lines. So if you can see that. Next, from this palette, I'll be getting a small brush and just taking the white or any sort of shimmery shade you've got and placing that right under the brow bone. Just from the arch to the tail. And blending that downwards. Just looks a lot more neater and clean. Make sure it's not too unblended. Make sure it's nice and blended down so it doesn't look too like we've just drawn a white line along there. Now from the fake Huda Beauty palette, this will be different if you have the real thing, because they are much more pigmented. So whatever shade I pick, you'll need to pick the next shade lighter, because these aren't pigmented at all. So I have to go for the biggest, brightest colours to get this effect. So if I pick, say, this one at the top, you need to pick rose gold, and if I pick rose gold, you'll need to pick angelic, because it's the lighter shade. But if you have this crap copy, then do the same as me, or just use the same sort of colours in any other palette that you've got. So first of all, I'll be taking this really shimmery pink, very light, and just using my finger, just popping that onto the lid. You can't see it much, it just creates sort of a base. Then I'll be taking the rose gold, which is a medium pink with a little bit of a glitter effect, so it's a bit more glimmery than matte. It's not matte at all. I'll tell you which are the mattes and which aren't. So I'll be taking that and going right on top, packing that on the lid, using plenty of product, packing it on. And then I will be taking, let's think, I'll be taking all three of these pink shades. So a dark pink there, medium pink, and then that's just like a flamingo pink. So starting with the dark, then the medium, and then the flamingo one. And I'll just be patting them on the outer corners of the eye. So it's like a two-toned effect. If you want to use a brush, use a brush. Let's try it. I prefer use my finger, to be fair. Just on the outer corners, just to give it a bit more dimension. And then what I'm going to be doing is taking the palette I used first, and what you'll need here is a brick red, like a reddy, it's like a dark red, it's not bright red, so a brick red, so it's that one there. And just taking sort of a dome stipple brush, it's quite hard, and we just need to be going into the crease again, just creating an arch with that. Don't use a fluffy brush just yet. Try and use a very, like it's hard. It's more like a stipple brush, just to create a line into the crease socket, as you can see. Okay, I like to take a little bit of the dark pink as well, and a little bit more of the red, and really pushing that in the crease. Bringing it out to a slight point on the outer corner. Then we just need to take a blending brush, so any fluffy brush that's not got much product on. I'm using the one I used with the crease colour, so it's got a little bit of that crease colour still mixed on. And just blending that out ever so slightly, not too much, not to lose the whole sort of line effect. Just blending it out. And then I'm going to take the crease colour, but the lighter shade, so I'm not going in with the dark, I'm just sticking to the lighter shade, so a very taupey, that one there, like a vanilla shade, just tapping off excess and just making sure that that still exists, we've not forgotten about it, pressing it on. See it coming together a little bit. Now what I like to do right now is taking the same stipple brush, going back in with that deep, like reddy bricky colour, and taking it straight underneath the bottom lashes, concentrating on the outside and going up to meet where we finished earlier. Gone a little too high. So just to join that up, if you can see. Don't worry about being too neat. And then sort of blend that together in the corner. Now you can take this as low as you want or as high as you want. I quite like it low. And we're going to finish that up later, so don't worry too much about it being too neat, as long as you've got that sort of colour there. There we go. It looks a little bit drastic so far, but wait until we get the liner on and everything. So now I'm just going to go in with, when I can find the chuffing thing. Why do I always lose everything? It's never fair. I'll be back in one second. Okay, so I have got my extreme felt tip liner again, and I'm just going to create a very, very subtle line starting from the middle of the eye. And before we go into the corner, we need to just tap on some more of that very pinky glistening colour, just so it comes back a little bit and shines through. There we go. Nothing too drastic, as you can see. And next, taking a mascara, so I'm using the Volume Colorist Tint Your Lashes, and it's a very fanned out brush, sort of, doesn't take too much product on. If you want to curl them, curl them. I'm going to be curling my falsies onto my natural lashes anyway. so it doesn't really matter to me at the minute. So I'm going to let that dry and apply a white pencil to our waterline. So this one is Lavelle Kohl Eyeliner in white, and we're just going to apply that. Let me just get the excess dirt off to the inner corner to open up the eye, and then just to the middle. Don't take it too far out. Okay, and then with a black eyeliner, I'm going to do the outside. Just coming down into the lash line ever so slightly. So it keeps his eye open but makes it dramatic. So now that's done, I'm going to go back in with the red colour underneath with the same brush, just so we've not lost it, with a liner, keeping it open in the inner corner. Okie dokie. Now, it looks a little bit gothic sometimes. It depends what kind of red you use and pink, so just be careful. So now I'm just going to pop some lashes on. These ones are very, very light, feathery ones. They're not thick. I'm not keen on these, but it's quite a subtle look. So I'm just going to place these on and I'll be back with you. So I'm back and everything is finished. So all I did is I put the falsies on. I curled them together with my own lashes, applied mascara over the top. So I just used the one I used earlier, so the Volume Colorist, and the Push Up, the Falsies Push Up Drama, that's by Maybelline. I think they're both, that's Rimmel Maybelline. Used those, and then I just coated the bottom lashes, and that's all I did to my eyes. And then to finish the look, I've got a new favourite lip liner. It's wonderful. So it is NYX, let me see, NYX Peekaboo Neutral. It's a brilliant colour, I love it, it's my new fave. And that is the nice like pink colour. And then on the outside, so I just lined them and used this as an ombre shade. This is the NYX, this is a long line lip pencil in Mauve. So I've used that on the outer edges and then just shade it into the centre, just to give it a bit of back dimension. That's all I did. I didn't use no lipsticks, no nothing. So that is the look complete. So this would be a sort of Valentine's Day look. You can use whatever sort of pinks you want. They're just my favourite, what I'd like to use on this look. And you could either do a bright red lip, you could do a brown, you could do an even nude lip, or you can stick to this sort of pinky mauve colour. I really like this look. I will be doing this a lot, especially around Valentine's Day. I hope my boo likes it, because if he doesn't, I fucked it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it's a little bit lengthy. I'm going to try and cut back. I think I'm going to cut out the foundation altogether if I'm doing an eye look. Might be quick for you just to skip to the bit you want to see. So again, thank you for watching this. Please like, subscribe and share and comment and love. Thank you, and I will see you in the next video. See you guys.